welcome to the Cinema Gold Show. I'm your host, Larry Lace. Today on our newest version of Classic Rewind, the Netflix Roulette, we're giving our review of Without a Paddle. But first, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Poddex, for sponsoring this episode. Poddex are unique interview questions and episode starting prompts on the palm of your hand. Whether you're a new podcaster or existing broadcaster looking to grow your audience or get more engagement, you're going to want to check out poddex.com. And hey, if you use the code Larry21, you can get 10% off your order. So now let's dive into our review of Without a Paddle. Want to know why Paramount Pictures is struggling? Watch Without a Paddle and you'll gain some insight. At least the film understands what it is, indicated by the steaming pile of crap that appears 2/3 of the way through the proceedings. By then, we don't really need the clue, but it's appreciated. About the only way to make things worse would have been to add Tom Green to the cast. The pedigree of Without a Paddle isn't promising. The director is Stephen Brill, whose previous two outings were the Adam Sandler disappointments, Little Nicky and Mr. Deeds. Two of the writers who developed the story, Fred Wolf and Harrison Goldberg, list among their combined credits Joe Dirt, Master of Disguise, and Deuce Bigelow. Matthew Lillard is probably best known as Shaggy from the awful Scooby-Doo live-action movies. Seth Green will never shake the image of Dr. Evil's son. But hey, at least Dax Shepard, the third lead, was relatively unknown. With all that talent, how could anything possibly go right? A miracle was needed, and God himself turned a blind eye. The only thing more ineffective than the desperately unfunny stabs at comedy are the lame, serious scenes. For some inexplicable reason, director Brill decided that instead of making this a balls-to-the-walls complete gross-out comedy, he was going to make Without a Paddle a message movie. The message is supposed to be something about living life to the fullest. But really, it's about avoiding spending hard-earned money on this turkey. There's a line about how it's possible to re-earn lost money, but lost time is irrecoverable. Anyone considering seeing Without a Paddle should remember that. There's not much of a plot. The story is just an excuse to get three clueless city guys out in the wilderness and have them chased by a bear, a mountain man, played by Burt Reynolds, and a couple of refugees from Deliverance. But for completeness sake, I'll provide a synopsis of sorts. Following the death of a friend, childhood buddies Jerry, Dan, and Tom embark upon a treasure hunt in the Oregon woods to mark their late pal's passing. They quickly get lost and wreck their canoe, and that's when the unsavory humans and the bear make their appearances. I thought it was going to be tough figuring out which of the performers does the least cringe-inducing work, until I considered the acting of veteran thespian Bart the Bear. Bart, who is Hollywood's go-to guy when a bear is needed, does a more credible job than any of his human co-stars, which is a damning indictment to say the least. As for Burt Reynolds' small role, the fact that the one-time A-list celebrity has stooped to appearing in Without a Paddle shows how far his star has fallen. Without a Paddle is so bad that it will annoy and or bore those who have minimal standards and a high tolerance for sewage. This is such an affront to good cinematic taste that those involved should find themselves unable to work in Hollywood for a long time. The best thing for the potential consumer to do is avoid it during its hopeful, brief, theatrical run when it came out, and avoid it on Netflix. Let the flies buzz around it instead. And Without a Paddle has a runtime of 1 hour and 40 minutes, and it's rated PG-13 for sexual situations, profanity, violence, and drugs. Let us know in the comments section below. Did you enjoy Without a Paddle? If not, let us know why. If you did, let us know why you liked it. I personally did not like it. It was just too short and not really that funny or engaging. And as always, give us a thumbs up if you like the video. Hit the subscribe button and subscribe to our channel. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And as always, if you want to support the show, you can buy us a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/cinemagold. Your support helps the channel grow, upgrade our equipment, hire new hosts, create new shows, and better content. And your support, whether it's $1, $20, $50, however much you want to give, helps the channel grow and reach that one step closer of becoming one of the popular shows on YouTube and our ability to take the show on the road. But as always, thank you so much for watching and listening, and we will see you next time.